Creek, we got the whole clan here. Reed's pointing and shooting, and Glenn's pointing and shooting, and I'm over here getting ready to cut my finger. Okay, we all know about the loose binding issues at Martin, and you can tell them, listen, catch my fingernails. So the binding is coming off. Now there's a lot of issues as to why they are having problems. Most of it is because they're using a non-VOC glue. So when you got to take these and fix them, I'm gently getting in here, because here you can see not only is the binding loose, but so is the purfling. Now this one is glue failure and not from shrinkage. So if this were from shrinkage, I would take this all off, open up the joint here, and glue it back on. This one just needs to be re-glued. Now I have a special tape that I use for this process. It's a 3M tape, 218. So it's Scotch brand, 3M brand 218. And it's very, very thin. And what I like about this, the adhesive does not react with the finish. Now this process, you can hear I'm catching right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this tape right along that joint as tight as I can get it. Cut that off. Now, I rub that tape in. You can see how you can see the sides here. Right here's my joint. That's good. And here I have, with the binding coming loose, but I can get this to come closed. Now, you can use Duco cement, but Duco can cause finish damage. In fact, almost any of the glues that you need to put this back on will cause a finish damage. I found this product, it's called 3M Ultra Gel Control. And what I really love about this, if you wipe it off quickly, you'll have a little touch-up issue to handle, but not a big unsightly mess. So I have the glue, I have the tape right here, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to open my joint as much as I can get it open, and you can see how far I can push that open. I'll probably take my little tape right here, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to go right over where I want to go. I can take my razor blade, and I can actually just get right into the joint there, and I can cut this off. So now, basically, I have where I got to work masks off. So now I can take my glue, and you can see that's a nice gel on there. So I don't have it running all over everything. Take my thumb, work it in there, take my paper towel, wipe it off, and I'm just going to push this. And you can actually see the glue getting worked in. Then I can take my tape. I'm pushing in with my finger. And I'm going to push in with my finger. And you can actually see the glue coming out over here. So that set that up really, really nice. And it actually grabs in a couple of minutes. But I generally still like to keep this set up for a little while. Because down here, I may have to come in with finish or thin super glue to do a little buildup, depending upon what happens to the lacquer. You want to pay attention if you have super glue on your fingers, don't touch anything. So that we can just let sit for a little while, and you'll see what that'll look like shortly. So this has been sitting for a while, so now I can pull the tape. You do have to be wary. There are some tapes that will interact with the lacquer and give it a mark. That's what I like about this 3M tape. Regular masking tape often leaves a glue signature. So now, you can see we're all tight again. What I will do is I have, it's called acrylic sandpaper. Almost sounds...
Eagle abrasives, right?
Eagle abrasives. And they have different sanding blocks. I like this little flexible one. And all I'm going to do is just work right here at the joint that I sanded.
And which grate are you using?
This is 1500. And what I'm doing is I'm just sanding. I can now feel it's nice and smooth, because that's what I liked about the gel. It tends to fill the voids without making a big horrible mess. So that feels nice and smooth. Now I'm going to go over here and buff. Now the back, you can see the sanding witness. Getting that? Okay. I like Mizerna, and this is the number 3. This is a P204, and my finish, I use 2 different finishes. This is one of my finishes. This is P126, and I think the other one is P175, which is a little bit finer of a abrasive. Now you can see and you can see how nice it's cleaned up. So all the sanding witness marks are gone, and that's how you fix loose binding. I really do like that gel super glue. It just is a wonderful material. All right, from my shop to yours, keep your fingers out of the sharp stuff.